How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I have an exciting one for you guys. But before we start, if you could like the video or subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. It keeps me motivated to keep bringing great content every single day. But with all that disclaimers out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. Tua Tagovailoa is a football quarterback for the Miami Dolphins of the NFL. He was born and raised in Hawaii, where he attended St. Louis School in Honolulu. He then attended the University of Alabama to play college football, where he helped to lead the Crimson Tide to the back-to-back national championship game appearances during the 2017 and 2018 seasons. Winning the former and being named its MVP, Tua won several other awards and honors for the 2018 season, including the Maxwell and Walter Camp Awards, as well as being named a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. In 2019, he suffered a dislocated hip injury during a game that prematurely ended his season. Despite the severity of it, he was drafted by the Dolphins with the 5th pick of the 2020 NFL Draft. He is notably a left-handed quarterback, despite being right-handed, which was taught to him as a child by his father. Guys, I have to say right off the bat, before we're going deeper into Tua's possible future, I will still show both sides like I do each video, but my opinion will show more than most in this video. You guys are always welcome to comment below what you guys think about my points I believe about him. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy it and see my point of view. I'm going to be honest making this video and doing research. The two sides of the argument is Tua will be a bust or a star, then the other argument is he'll be decent enough if he has a good team built around him. The first point here is Tua will either be good or he'll suck. You say there is a middle ground for him. To be a middle ground QB, I would think you'd be more like a Ryan Tannehill or a Tony Romo, a quarterback that can win if they have a good team surrounding them. I must be honest, Tua being a middle ground QB, like a C+ or a B- QB to me, is his floor. His peak is top 10. I know you probably have the arguments right now on why I'm possibly wrong, but let me show these sides and then let me put them to rest. The second point is he'll be a decent QB, but not elite. The argument for that is usually his college stats and team concerns and injuries, which most of this plays into the last point a bit. All I have to say right off the bat for that is don't always go by the stats. Football, when it comes to stats, it is not the sport to be shouting out the stats all the time. Let's be honest. How many QBs have had amazing statistical college careers yet flopped in the NFL? A lot. Here's my argument for the first point. So you say Tua will either be good or suck. First off, can people explain that better? If you're telling me this man is either a star or bust, man, we didn't watch the same games then. Don't look at those stats. Instead, look at the man's play. Can we all argue for the sake of it? Tua is the best quarterback in the draft when it comes to the NFL readiness. Why? Tua is the second best behind Joe Burrow in mechanics in this class, no doubt. His footwork is great. He throws the ball away when he needs to. A big point here is that he's a mobile quarterback. What I mean by that is that he's a quarterback who can run, not a running quarterback. To the people who believe the hip injury derails this man's chance of being a star is wrong. He never relied on his running ability to get yards. He's not Johnny Manziel. He runs if he must, whether it's to avoid with simple jukes or run for just a few yards. Can we stop saying this man is a running quarterback and this hip injury is everything when really it isn't? He's not Lamar Jackson, he's not Russell Wilson, and he's not Kyler Murray. To me, I compare him more to a Drew Brees, but Tua is Tua. At the end of the day, Tua will be his own self, and there will be no comparison to his success he will have in this league. Let's be honest, he isn't a running quarterback. He's more of a pocket passer. Trust me. Watch the film. Don't take my word for it. Please watch him and see what he did on the field last college season. The second discussion is he'll just be decent. I can tell you right now, Tua is at the decent quarterback already, in my opinion. Let me go back to this man's mechanics and the way he throws the football and handles pressure. He plays like a veteran. Yes, he still is growing and still needs to sit behind a quarterback just for a few games, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's ready to play later in the NFL season. Can we put this hip injury to rest, please? He's not injury prone, people. Just because you get one whole injury in your entire football career doesn't mean you're injury prone. Where does this injury prone stuff come from? First you said Kyler Murray was prone, now it's Tua. Come on. At the end, Tua is a pocket passer first. Mobile always comes second to him. Also, people bring up the amount of help he had. Listen, we can use that argument more in the NFL, but when it comes to college, if you watch these guys, you'll know if they are being bailed out or not. Johnny Manziel got bailed out by Mike Evans all the time. Joe Burrow doesn't get bailed out. Like maybe 1 out of 10 he does, but it's rare. Watch Joe Burrow. You can't tell me that him throwing the football in these tight windows every game were always luck. Stop. Yes, Tua and Burrow both had great teams, but you can't teach luck. Luck doesn't go with the amount of throws those two got into tight windows when the game was at its highest level. Tua is a winner, guys. LSU and Alabama had a game last year and Alabama lost sadly just by 5. The fact Alabama got that close to winning gives me hopes. That Alabama team wasn't LSU, and yet they competed heavily because Tua kept their offense in the whole game. Tua is a leader and a winner to me. When it comes down to it, if there is a disagreement, please go watch him, check him out. Let's stop saying these are the reasons Tua won't be successful. I'll be honest, it is the media's fault, and they have trashed Tua a bit. But my opinion, honestly, these aren't good enough arguments to explain why Tua is a bust. Tua will be a star, and that is my opinion. Again, if you guys disagree or agree, maybe it's neither, please comment below and let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Before I go, if I sound passionate about this a little bit, it's just because I remember Kyler Murray about a year ago getting about the same criticism. Stop looking at the stats and the teams repeatedly. Instead, research the film, have solid argument why you can factually back up why someone is a bust or not. I hope Tua succeeds in the NFL at the end of the day, and I can't wait to watch the man. Thank you guys for watching, and all the support means a lot to me. Until next time, guys, peace.